Welcome back to the Forny Gamer channel, and welcome back to the bi-weekly, monthly rambling video where I talk about all the goings on about the channel, about my life, things that are important that you need to know. So, in the background, you can enjoy some PlanetSide 2 coverage, or footage, I should say, of me and Woodman's Hardest on the Miller server. I've been playing more on the Connery server recently with the XPG community, which is pretty nice. Although it is reminiscent of my early days where I had no certs whatsoever, so I can do almost nothing. Yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, you might notice that this video has a lot higher sound quality than the previous videos. That's because I got myself, for my birthday, which was the 24th, a Blue Yeti. Oh my god, is it good. In comparison to the Sennheiser I had before, which is, and I'll have to pull it up again, because I sort of, well, forgot what it was. Yeah, the PC 363D, which I'm still using as my sound, which, because it has 7.1, it is very good sound. I am using the Blue Yeti now for my microphone, which is really nice. I'm really digging this sound. It's a bit more so it picks up a lot more background noise. So I've had to tweak the noise gate on it quite severely. Also, actual movement on the desk. You might hear, like, that is hearable on the microphone. That was just me gently tapping the desk. So in the next couple months, I'll probably get myself a boom and a shock mount. So it's at least somewhat less. And I'll probably try and get myself a pop filter as well. To take care of these. Like, every so often you'll probably hear a pop, which is just a certain sound. Usually with P's and S's, you'll probably hear it a little bit. It's just something that I'll need to fix. I could fix it by putting like a nice sock over the top of the Blue Yeti, but that messes up the noise gate even further. So that's not really a thing. Let's talk about series. This week the Stellaris series is coming to an end. Or that was actually last week, I think. By the time of recording, it's this week. But yeah, time travel and all that. I'm doing a final video, which is coming out, either already has come out or will come out today. I am not sure yet on when I'm gonna be releasing that. Maybe I'll do it on a Saturday, which will mean it has already come out, or I'll do it on the Wednesday together with this video, probably after this video has been released. So it's the final. It talks a bit about all the statistics of like what we have achieved, and the reasons to why I have stopped recording that series, and I've wrapped it up in a bow. I will be doing the Sins of a Solar Empire Rebellion series, the Sins of the Prophets, now with new audio. Go check it out. So that'll be a thing. I'll do that twice a week until I have mod tested everything of the Stellaris again, probably after the patch comes out. I'll do a new series. It is going to be a smaller star system, or a smaller universe this time. I'm thinking max 600, and maybe even lower, which basically means that the game is gonna be quicker, which I don't think it will last 30, 40 episodes. I think will be done around 2025, which equals 4 to 5 weeks worth of content, which is perfect. Because then every 4 or 5 weeks, I can go test a new set of mods, I can do something new flavor-like, and I can keep the series interesting, which is really neat. That way, you'll see different things, and I explore different aspects of the game a bit more. Because currently I'm playing as the, like, all-universe emperor, like, thing, which is what I like to play like as a 4X game. You know, conquer everything, purge all the Xenos, you know, exterminators and all that. I love that. But it would be interesting to play like maybe a democratic nation, or a nation that is the same as I played before, but is fleeting. Basically, it means that they die every 10 years. What the hell would that kind of game be like? That would be interesting. It would be different. So yeah, different flavors, different things. I can get into, you know, into Stellaris that way, which would be really, really interesting. To come back to Sins of Solar Empire Rebellion, I'm playing the modded campaign, of course, the Sins of the Prophets, which is, I'm loving the mod. I'm loving the power difference between the UNSC and the Covenant. It's great. I absolutely dig it, simply due to the fact that if you are the UNSC and you send a small fleet out against even like the basic cruiser, it will be vaporized and, well, vaporized and leaving you defenseless. So it's really about that ship spam and getting your economy rolling, because the Covenant also has a stronger economy. So every ship you destroy, you lose 10, the Covenant rebuilds, and you only rebuild 8 in that same time. So it's really, but they're more expensive, the coffee ships are more expensive, and I think they take more pop cap than the UNSC ships do, which makes sense, I guess, from a balance standpoint. I have yet to play the Covenant. I might do that next game against like a single Covi nation against like 7 UNSC nations. Would be interesting. See if I can keep up with all the spam being thrown against me. That would be kind of entertaining to see. That actually might be a good idea. I have to think about that. I fully expect the Sins campaigns to last at least a few weeks. One of the reasons why I'm only doing 2 episodes a week is to spread out the content a bit more. This is mostly to try and give you the same kind of 4 or 5 weeks thing that I'm trying to do with Stellaris. Because, well, it's a more action-packed game, and I will try and keep tempo. And if I play Sins like I do it in single player, I turtle down and I slowly start expanding. It takes hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. I like that, but it's not entertaining to watch. So I'll try and keep it more action-packed, more quick-paced, and just plain, you know, 2 exclamation marks, better. I just realized that I have been recording this in the streaming thing again, which is really good. There's gonna be a lot of compression on this video, so very sorry about that. Anything else to talk about? Not really. If you have an idea for me to do as a 3rd series, because I am looking for a series to fill the Monday, Wednesday, Friday slot around the same time slots as the, you know, Sins episodes come out, but for a different game. was also thinking of doing a different genre of game, so not really doing the strategy thing, but maybe doing a bit more, I don't know, an RPG or something along those lines. So if you have any idea of a good RPG to play, and that is a little more sci-fi orientated, because that's what I play, I like it a lot. Or even like, you know, if you really want to see me playing The Witcher, for example, with like a mods on and that sort of thing. One thing I won't do, it's Bethesda games. I love Bethesda games personally, um, but it's not really something I'd be able to play in like a YouTube format. Simply because for an RPG, I think it lacks story. Now, I think that's, you know, you could find that weird, considering there's a lot of story in Bethesda games, like a lot of story. There's no point to anything. It never changes. You don't impact the world. I always give this example, Oblivion, where you save the city up in the north from the Oblivion Gate, and a few hours of game time later, uh, four more pop up and you close those as well, but they never acknowledge that. There's no consistency in Bethesda games. It's very, this is it, and you're gonna have to like it, kind of thing. Which is fine, it's fun. I like to mod Skyrim, for example, quite a bit. You know, make it the most beautiful game you've ever seen, or you know, add like neat gameplay mechanics, that sort of thing. Um, I just I don't think it would be entertaining for me to play in a let's play environment. So things like The Witcher would work. Deus Ex maybe that'd be entertaining to play. First one, and then well, not the first one. I've never played that for the first to begin with, and it's quite old. Although fun, again, I don't think it would translate well in a YouTube series. But if you want to see the first Deus Ex, I'll pick it up and I'll play it. I'll even see if I can mod it a little bit to maybe update some things. I don't know what kind of mods are available for it, so I had to really research it. But Human Revolution and Mankind Divided would be interesting to play on the channel, actually. The reason why is because I don't wanna lock myself in the strategy kind of cycle of games. It's fun, but I like to play different kind of games. I like to dabble in FPS. Planet side, I used to play in a strategic level macro rather than micro. You know, I've force commanded in the world record event, for example, which is fun. Which is fun to me. Given that the FPS aspect of it, I'm not as good as it, you know, as you could see in the background, I'm not great. I'm pretty awful, actually. But, you know, that sort of thing interests me as well. So I may be able, I may do the odd Battlefield 4 video or or something like that in the future. I don't know. I am not sure. We'll have to see. So if you have any ideas, please let me know, because I will, you know, dive into that as well then. Um, Anything else? Not really. No. Yeah, I think that's it. New microphone, pretty good. I'm loving it. The audio is really crisp now, although I have to pad my room a little bit for better noise cancellation. I have quite a big window, so if there's ever any rain against it, that will be noticed, for example. But I can pad the closet behind me and maybe even some patches in front of me around the desk, which is something I can pull off. Other than that, I don't think I can do much to create a better studio-esque place, sadly. I'll just have to, wing it. Once I have the boom and stuff, I may be able to, like, put a little cage around the microphone, as long as it's not really obstructing my view of the screens. Because that's right now one of the things I'm running into, is that if I sit back, my screen in the corner has like a microphone part in it, and I will not really see the left underside, because that's where my microphone is located. That's a thing I need to look into, see if I can fiddle around with it. Honestly, the setup I currently have is the first iteration. I'll have to play around with it a lot more, see if I can optimize the sound, that sort of thing. So, again, if you have any ideas for a third series to do 3 times a week, which means 1.5 hours of content, keep in mind that I only record in the weekends due to time constraints and work constraints, or I at least only record the game videos in the weekends. I do like special stuff during the week, because I have actually, an hour here or there that I can spend on that sort of thing. So I will do that. Other than that, yeah, I think we're done. That's me rambling, rambling done. I mean, I could talk about flowers and bees, but that's not really the channel for this, so yeah. I thank you all for watching. Please let me know if you have any ideas, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye-bye.